Hello everyone and welcome back to Mortal Empires. Last time we moved Bellegarde to here, and this time we're going to be attacking Lamia once I've done my regularly scheduled management of the various, settlements that I own. It's important to keep your settlements up to date at all times, otherwise you might have issues. Also, Karak Ungor is now making 2.1k gold with 900 income from this. It'll go up to 1800, so we're going to see about 3,000 gold pieces a turn out of Karak Ungor. Gold mines are very, very good. I would go so far as to say they're almost broken if it weren't for the fact that the dwarves are known to be mimetically good at mining. After all, I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole, I'm digging a hole.
Summon me if you dare.
With apologies to the Yogscast. But anyway, let's actually go kill some undead. We haven't done that for a while, so I'm not quite as sick of them as I was with Manling. Plus, this will be a siege! We haven't actually done one of those in this campaign, I believe, so let's see how this plays out, shall we?
Attack!
Somewhat laggily. I could auto-resolve this with a lot of pain. I am not going to auto-resolve this, for hopefully obvious reasons. After all, both of these armies are basically expendable. I have the income per turn to build up both of these armies at my home bases, and the only issue is going to be moving them around at the appropriate times. Really, the buff to slots and capitals has been a really nice change for the dwarves, because they can actually get their Hall of O's, that's the name of it. The thing that lets you buy iron breakers, they get that a lot more easily. Add in that Longbeards are some very strong infantry, and you can just get them from a tier 3 thing in the outside settlements, and they're really good. Like, dwarves are very good at the infantry line. They're probably one of the best units in the game, right up there with Chaos and Lizardmen for infantry lines. Granted, dwarves are more anvil to the giant fucking hammer of Chaos and Lizardmen, but still. Actually, now I think about it, Chaos and Lizardmen are very similar factions. Very strong heavy infantry, functionally no good missile units, some very powerful artillery that's very annoying to deal with, pretty decent monstrous creatures, and bullshit tier lords. Seriously, Kolek, amazing if you built him for ward save. What I think I'm going to do is just shoot the hell out of the enemies. I know it's not a very complex strategy, but I'm not planning for this to be very complex. I'm also going to need to see where my reinforcements come from, because I want to be on the other side from them, so like if they're coming from here, I want to put my first army here. If they're coming from here, I want to put my first army here, to force the AI to split its focus.
For the High King! Long
Control group 2, control group 3, control group 4, control group 5. Boy, how did that miss? Control group 5. Alright. You guys go over. Right. Like this. Boy, do what I want you to. That'll do it. Now my Thunderers up in front, because Thunderers are actually really good at killing Graveguard. Even on walls.
Let the vengeance begin!
I'm probably going to have my Grudge Throwers just try and punch through the enemy gate, because they'll let me throw in those 3 cards of Longbeards that are not in towers. I'm also going to have my Lord try and punch through gates, because, well, yeah. Alright, 5 on the gatehouse. On the gatehouse. It'd be nice if it showed you how much the fireworks advance with the units. You know? Like, you could go, okay, I'm going to place you guys here. Will I be able to hit the enemy? Yes? No? Maybe? Cheese noodles? That's probably the best option. Send you straight in, and send you straight in. Looks like I have diverted just a card of Graveguard with great weapons on this flank, which isn't very much. Or at least not enough, in my opinion. Alright, as soon as I can, I need to throw these guys onto the walls and the like. I'm going to be pausing quite a bit initially, just simply because of how important I consider it to get these guys up on the walls. Alright. You guys are super effective versus gates because you're miners. Ah, and I have the Skyhammer. This is going to be fun. Unless... Oh, they've got all 3 cards of their Vargeist as a center reserve. I'm going to hold the Skyhammer back a bit then. I don't want it to get et by various Vargeists. Ah, card of normal rangers. Anyone else going to be joining the party? Cannon! Cannon, kill the gatehouse. Boy, why aren't you getting up on the wall? Let's watch my Quarrelers open fire! Whoop! Now, granted, walls are very good at reducing range damage, but they're not, you know, going to make you immune to it. Oh boy, yeah, the more Vargeist I kill with my archers, the better, because Vargeist have literally... Actually, they don't... No, they have 10 points of armor. They used to have 0 for a while, I think. Anyway. The gate is 57% destroyed. That's very helpful indeed. Oh, will you look at those Vargeist melt under that salvo. Look, that one already lost like half its health. They are just getting... Oh, wow. The Vargeist are disintegrating. They're just getting disintegrated. Look at that. Look at that. They're almost wiped out already. Look at that. That one literally has half its units left. They are just getting absolutely shot to pieces. Look at that! They have less than 1,000 health! It's almost ridiculous!
Shadow Bomber! Range far, range fast! Move now!
Let's fly over these blackguards! And... bombs away! Look at that! 16 dead!
Shoot!
Enemy gate is down! The enemy gate is down! I repeat, the enemy gate is down, and I get to make references to that, because I like that. Alright, they appear to be blocking with Cairn Wraiths. Do Lords have... No, Lords do not default have magic attacks. I do, however, have a Fireball! Yeah, I'm engaged in a gun duel mostly because it seems to be the sort of thing that generally works. Those are Cairn Wraiths. This isn't good. Thankfully, I have Slayers to throw at him. That's nice. Yeah, I effectively wiped out their entire air force with mass fire. They're just sort of a slaughter.
Axes out!
Push!
Longbeards!
Don't engage the Cryptors. Do not engage the Cryptors yet.
For the ancestors! Vengeance!
I'm pretty sure the bomb on this thing deals... one of the special non-physical damages. So let's fly it over the Cryptors. The Cryptors are actually pretty damn nasty. You know what? You refocus on... I want 5. You guys refocus on that fort tower. And... alright. Play. Wait, what? Macron miners weren't doing anything? What? Did I already break on this gate, or...? Get over there and start shooting those guys in the back. Ah, the Peak Gate Guard. Those are going to do very well against the Cairn Wraith because the Peak Gate Guard have magical attacks. Very helpful, that. I don't actually see this guy on the field. Where is he? Ah, he's trying to climb up. Okay. Go duel that vampire, then.
Shadow Bomber!
Now.
I will do!
Now, gyro bombers and gyrocopters don't have that much ammunition, but they are pretty darn solid. Overall, I'd like to say that I am currently in the state of being victorious and just waiting for the AI to actually, you know, lose. As you can see, I've wiped out about a third, no, not a third, a fourth of their troops. Actually closer to a sixth, now that I look at it. We've taken about equal casualties, and in a siege, that's ridiculous. Anyone who's ever studied sieges should know that that's ridiculous. I'm going to put my miners like this. Actually, no, I want them to throw grenades at that unit of Graveguard. That'll help. You guys get them, and... what's this do again? Mocked by Ulthwa. You guys also shoot those Cairn Wraiths, because now they have negative missile resist. Crush this flank. Charge! How will a half-dead card of Graveguard fare against the 2 units of mostly full health Longbeards? Answer? Very poorly.
They have wronged us! Come at them! Shadow Bomber! Or not! Yes! Yes!
There goes all the Skyhammer bombs I had. The Cryptors, though, are basically screwed.
Reload fire! War of vengeance!
Even though they're shooting through walls, I'm still getting very respectable amounts of kills. With my archers.
Miners!
At least I'd like to think I'm getting respectable supplies of kills.
Range far, range fast! Pump those dwarfen legs! Now then,
Hey, Cassie boy!
breakers! Kill them! Range firepower ready! Getting close! Yes!
Good. Hostile tower disabled. Group 5. No other hostile towers exist. Try and force a breach in the wall. Okay, this is basically just a few Graveguard and that one vampire left. I'm going to divert this card of Longbeard, swing them over like that and that to flank the Crypt Horrors.
Hammer us! For the Karazanko! Pump those dwarven legs! Move! Strike out! Kill Lurks!
I'm not sure what to do with you, so I'm just going to have you try and force a breach in the wall.
Slayers!
Slayers can move over here for the sake of basically kicking the shit out of the Crypt Horrors.
Good! Range far, range fast!
Alright, looks like this flank is basically crumbling. The only thing holding it on at all is the Cairn Wraith's being ethereal. I have a counter for that in the shape of, well, magical attacks. Sieges are generally pretty simple, honestly.
Dull! Charge! We are relentless!
Also, you guys should push on those Crypt Horrors because you're Slayers. Bugman's Rangers should also be able to soften up the Crypt Horrors a bit. They do have regeneration, which is going to cause them issues. 20% weakness to fire damage. And you know what these grenade things do? The blasting charges? Fire damage. Looks like the Rangers have peppered them quite a bit. Oh! Look at that health drop like a rock. Did you see that? Oh, there. Oh, it's army losses, not the grenades. Never mind.
The clans unite!
Fucked them up. Now, the Vargeist could have been very dangerous if I had immediately focused my firepower onto them, because Vargeist, while very, very fragile, if you get them in, they're going to wreck some face. I'm not exaggerating here. They're ridiculously glass cannons. And if you put them in the hands of Isabella von Karstein with the buff that actually makes them tough, it gives them a bunch of armor in her tree, they're really bad. Like, they're really bad to face under Isabella if she's actually gotten that perk. Unfortunately, I never even got to fight Isabella with anyone, which means nobody at all got any regeneration. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, so I plan to occupy Lamia just to see if I can get the unique here, if it's going to be for a different faction, and it won't tell me because it's dicks like that. Be interesting if it was like a plus relations building with the vampire counts, like how if you take Altdorf, you can get a plus relations building with the Empire. Why? Because, you know, you're a legitimate ruler now. You own the Empire. Wah, blah, 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 blah. Also, everyone else is too scared because you just beat the shit out of one of the nastiest garrisons the Empire has to offer. Come on, game. Hurry up. Still, though, a lot of that was based just pushing them until they fell. Of course, the towers hurt, but towers generally hurt. You know, game, you could end this so I could have something to comment on besides just looking at this screen. The Crypt Horrors did kill a fair amount, though. More than any of the Graveguard. How'd that happen? Still, it looks like the biggest killer was my Quarrelers, as usual. Though the cannons actually killed a fair few. I didn't expect that. Occupy! Okay. Okay. They have a gem mine, so I'm not going to complain about keeping this, but it appears that the unique is not for the dwarfs. I probably want the Slayer Shrine for this place, in all honesty, simply because, well, it's kind of corrupted. Rally, I guess. Can't hurt.
It's a clan and hold.
I just started screwing up the Skaven. Oh, I got a Brewmaster from attacking the Skaven. I guess they kidnapped him or something? I don't know. But I'll make Crocodrock like me more, because they're enemies, and so if you take hero actions against the faction's enemies, it's treated like attacking said enemies. At least I would have thought that'd be the case. Oh, I don't want to look at Greybeard's Prospectors.
Ready?
I want to look at Crocodrock. Yeah, see, plus 10. Hero actions against Clan Molder.
Greetings, Kinnaman. It is time. All here are honored dwarfkin.
If I give you a little bit of money, is that enough? No.
Don't think so.
Alright, fine. Well, next turn I'm going to put Ekrund under siege, and I'm probably just going to go straight in with it. It doesn't have a garrisoning force, so it's significantly less dangerous. Well, alright, it has a Wurzag, but Wurzag is not all that good, honestly. Like, don't underestimate him. Effigy of Degit is pretty bad, but... yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, across the cosmos. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go to infinity. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, across the cosmos. Here we go. Here we go. We don't know where we're going till we're there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, across the cosmos. Here we go. Here we go. Don't know where we're going till we're there.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Take Golbaraz. Ekrund is mine. I say dibs! Also, I love an oath fulfilled. I love that. You're so good. Plus 100 unit XP a turn. How has it got my garrison in Karak Izor? I'm kind of curious, honestly. See that? Bronze 3s and 2s everywhere. Some of these Thunderers are silvers now. Silver Thunderers.
Lord of the Angron.
And of course, the more I fight, the better my troops are going to get. Look at these Rangers. I use them to shoot the hell out of things. They do it for me. Look at that missile damage. 55. Tasty. I forget, do I actually have attack buffs for my artillery? That's Iron Drakes. That's Thunderer. Ah, Field Engineers. That was it. Yeah, you can get a 15% reload time reduction, which is pretty good. I'm still sticking with the Mastercrafted and Forge-proven armors, though. It does kind of annoy me that Forge-proven armor doesn't give you fire resist, but with how few fire attacks there are in the game, I can understand if the devs thought it was a bit redundant. Also, research rate 172%. Soon I'll get to 200% research rate.
Iron Hammer.
Yeah, Wurzag is probably been recruiting a few cards, but I'm not too worried. Greenskins are much worse on the defense than actual troops. Sorry, the undead. Also, they have the issue of having 3 cards of cavalry, which is not very good on the defense. Cavalry is terrible at defending. And that being said, the Night Goblin Fanatics are also not going to be too fun to fight against. We've seen what they can do to my formations. I'm also going to have to turn my Iron Breakers grenades off, because if they try to use them in close quarters like they like to, they're going to blow themselves up. While sometimes you want to blow yourself up, it's not generally a good idea. You know, before I did this Let's Play, I never actually thought I'd say something like that. Sometimes you want to blow yourself up. Please don't take Ekrund. I need to take Ekrund. Ah, good. Grombrundle's going the right way. Ungrim is going to Bitterstone Mine. This hero is doing a thing. Oh, you're related to Bugman. No wonder you're a runesmith. Your name goes far and wide. Joseph Bugman, by the way, is a named character on the tabletop. He's notable for having a thing of booze that lets him regenerate a wound every turn, but also means he's flammable. Yes, his booze is so good it literally heals wounds on the tabletop. He is that good at boozing. Looks like the Wood Elves are doing things with their finely united forest of Athel Loren. It does make me think, though. How would the game play if someone made all the factions united? Like, Bretonnia is united under Lowen, the Empire is united under France, the Dwarves are united under Thorgrim, the Orcs are united under Grimgor, the Elves are united under Tyrion, that sort of thing. I wonder if anyone's ever actually made a mod for that. I think it would be fairly popular, honestly, because then you can just start with a great big empire and you have to figure out how to deal with the fact that it's got a bunch of
heavy in my grip.
low-end things instead of having the benefit of the AI cheating, basically. And fuck you! Queek, the only reason I haven't wiped you out yet is because I'm lazy. Understand that? The only reason I haven't declared war at you at all is because I am busy. I am busy dealing with other things like orcs. Once the orcs are dealt with, I will happily move my troops in to wipe you out while I wait for chaos to
What
come.
brings you before the heir of Lund?
Fuck you! I'm not fighting your wars for you unless it's against actual bad things like chaos. Alright, Paravon, you're going to screw with the elves again? No, you're just going to march back to your own territory. Okay. Okay. Just, okay. That's about all I can say, really. Okay.
I am revenge incarnate. Know this and weigh your words.
How about I move down and wipe you out instead, Count Ewald? Oh no! They're going to have more technology! I'm so afraid of them with their technology. I'm just shivering in my dwarven boots here after wiping out their main settlement and taking it for my own. Just so terrified. So terrified. After all, they couldn't even inflict equal casualties on me when I was attacking them at walls. There's no way in hell they're going to be able to inflict equal casualties on the battlefield. Oh, the Varg actually have a fairly high strength rank looking at that. Well, I guess they've been slowly taking over Kislev, if I have to be honest. And my Thane is wounded, so I can't farm XP for him at Kazid Bordkrag. And farm reputation with Krakadrak. Lovely. Huh. I didn't actually know they called Chaos dumb.
I stand defiant.
Not inaccurate, but...
Moving out. Gork out happy. Lun's air.
Now what did I give any of these guys any of the boost for this bit? Do you have 1 point in Assassinate?
Belly guy iron.
Yay! Grudge fulfilled! What other grudges are there? Perform an action against Ekrund itself! Attack the Varg! Attack the Silver Host!
True king. Ready. I have an idea.
Yay! Yay! Now I have research up. Alright. I'm very unlikely to ever use this. It's just not a very useful perk. I'm sorry, Defensive Coordinator is just not a very useful perk. Like, it's got very specific situations where it's pretty damn good. Making your towers are really strong, so that making them shoot faster is good, but... yeah. Relentless, please.
The throng is mustered.
Alright, Lamia got a Trinket Maker, give it that, and give it the Slayer Shrine to make this place less tainted.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Brock Iron Pick, another point in Grimnir's Heirs, would you kindly, to make your Longbeards even stronger. 62 melee defense, the Lord himself only has 65.
Summon me if you dare. The throng agrees. That's an honor.
Let's just wipe out the Silver Host.
One rag. Grudges will be settled.
They don't really stand much of a chance after all. But yeah, now my grudges are much less. I've got satisfied, so I've got public order and diplomatic relations up. I also got a lump of cash out of that. That never hurts, you know? In theory, if you're really good, you can just keep farming grudges, but I don't recommend that because you can sometimes get really screwed with that. The more concessions I eke out of Crocodrach, the more they're going to like me.
Nine.
Let's try something stupid. They're very low strength rank and they only have one town, so...
No way.
Onward! Greetings,
You guys went up a
honorable
strength rank,
ally.
actually. I may want to try and figure out a way for their armies to get butchered in a fight, but the auto resolve very much favors
way.
dwarves at the moment.
It is time.
Make your proposal. My longbeards grumble, so make it quick.
If I get these guys to join me, that wouldn't be bad.
Aye.
Now they'll like me quite a bit more. I had a war a while back, but the treaties are gonna help. Next turn, I'll just go straight in at Ekron and we'll have another battle to end off the episode.
You are.
Granted, Warzag's probably going to grab more regiments of renown, which is going to be a pain in the ass, but still. Oh great, they have armor sundering. I hate sundering armor. It's just so annoying.
Revenge incarnate.
Now the interesting thing for them to do would be to recruit their units and then sally out immediately. By the way, Wurzag's buffs are that recruit rank for Shaman and the recruitment cost for Savage Orcs down. That's just Wurzag being Wurzag. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Who knows? Maybe we'll have chaos coming and I'll actually be able to fight another faction. The only issue with the Mortal Empire is that unless you're doing it deliberately, it's kind of hard to both keep your homeland stable and go out and fight one of the new factions. Like you're playing as the High Elves, you're going to be spending most of your time just unifying Ulthuan. You know? Ugh, I need to wipe out the vampire counts. Well, Templehoff really, they're not the vampire counts. Templehoff are technically supposed to be a rebellious faction that split off from the vampire counts, which is why they don't get the legendary lords of the vampire counts. Franz has his mage and cleric, and he himself is the warrior. And he generally tends to do pretty well with that, because Franz is pretty good in a fight. It's very hard to argue as someone whose Warhammer is literally named Skull Splitter. The Emperors of the Empire have always been very much Sigmar's sons. Now, granted, the Empire does generally believe that they are all sons of Sigmar because, you know, we are his sons in spirit, that sort of thing. But the Emperors have generally exemplified it for the good ones. The bad ones are, well, some of the Empire is based on the Romans, let me put it that way. Note the Empire is mostly German. Mostly. As always, it's a bit of a melting pot. Dwarves are moving quite a few heroes around, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do. The Greenskins did jack and shit of interest, apparently. Like, just absolutely nothing. You just attacked and sacked it, really? Ostermark, why are you at war with the Empire? The Empire needs to unite. Chaos is coming soon, damn it. Man, if Chaos coming actually means Wasteland Confederates with the Empire, that's going to be a great shot in the arm for my income. Letho. The Empire does need to build up pretty badly. It's got quite a lot of territory right now, but it hasn't really expanded north. It's more expanded east, which is granted what you're supposed to do, but still. That's 3 cards of Outriders. What are you even thinking? What is the rest of that army? Is that an entire army of harassment cavalry? Because that can be very dangerous and very annoying. Mostly annoying. Yes, you're a dick. Haha, you failed. Tempeloff actually has a slight bonus against me, go figure. I guess that's because I haven't really unified the dwarves yet. Once the dwarves unify, it's very hard for anything but a unified Ulthuan to fight them. That's because a unified Ulthuan is basically Britain. I mean the British Empire era Britain, where it's damn near impossible to stop. The fortress of Britain is the wooden walls of her fleet. And that's probably the case in the High Elves too. They have some very good, boats. The Dark Elves also have pretty good boats, and they also have Black Arcs, which are very limited in number, and the method for making them has, in the fluff, been lost. But they're damn near impossible to kill. Because they're a small city that floats. There's not really much you can do about that with conventional naval tactics. So generally you gotta deal with them with unconventional naval tactics. Ah, my master engineer is back. Ah, I got from striking out one of my grudges, I got a wrong put right. Yay! That's always helpful. Blessedly, public order, all provinces is never bad.
At your service. Better wheels, lad. Yes. The throng agrees. By the grudge bearer's will.
Alright, you move to there. You I want to normal and encamp just so you replenish a little bit more. Because I can't actually move them all the way to the target in one turn now due to the Master Engineer. Wasn't expecting that, but it's a nice surprise that I'm going to roll with, you know? Dringo Koraz, please. Crooked Fang Fort, please. Unit Gate, please. Alright.
By Grogny, this had better be good. An artillery train to speed us up. By the King's command. Own your skills, Dowie.
Wait, where'd Wurzag's army go? There was an army in here, right? I'm not just going insane. There was an army in here. There was one in here, right? Right, guys? I'm not going insane, right?
True king of 8 peaks.
Okay, it looks like the assault garrison killed 2 trolls. Not bad. 18 big guns, okay, and 25 fanatics. Not bad. None of the black orcs, though, and black orcs are, as always, a big problem because of that 36 AP damage. Well, there's not much else to do. Let's see if we can end this as quickly as we did the last one, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? This video might go a bit longer than usual because of this, but eh. Sod it. Let's win! Plus, I'm not just using a bunch of Quarrelers here, I'm using Bugman's Rangers, which are much stronger. Still wondering where Wurzag went. I'm also going to have a Runesmith and a Thane to throw at things, and the Master Engineer can shoot stuff, so that's not going to hurt me either. Plus, Iron Breakers! Iron Breakers are really good, because they're Iron Breakers. Seriously, they have ridiculous armor and health, so they really are very good units. The problem is going to be the Black Orcs, and I'm going to be focusing all of my all of my Rangers on them if I can. If I don't see Black Orcs with my Rangers, I'll be shooting their archers. If I don't see those, I'll be shooting the big guns, and if I don't see those, I'll be shooting these guys. And if I don't see any of them, I'll be wondering what the hell they put on the walls, because you can't put cavalry or monstrous creatures like the trolls, their boar boys, and their spider riders on the walls.
Satisfied and grudge! Vengeance! We demand blood! Iron Breakers!
Damn, hang on, if I put them on the edge, they're basically at the point where they can shoot the... I just straight up, bang, 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 you died.
Iron Breakers!
Unit, they don't seem to put anyone on the walls, actually. That's odd and worrisome. Let's see how this plays out.
Vengeance! Start climbing! Come on! We demand blood!
Do I actually have nobody on the walls, or is it all night goblins so I'm not seeing them yet? They do have troops on the walls, confirmed, confirmed! Rangers are opening fire!
They have wronged us! Clouds through!
Well, my Quarrelers have already killed a not insignificant number of goblins and wounded quite a few others. What the fuck are you doing?
Move!
You're an artillery unit. What are you even...
We are relentless! Get moving! Let the vengeance begin!
Alright, mass target black orcs. Look at that, just rain of arrows.
Yes! No! Iron Breakers! The rules are passed! Obey me!
No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Alright, that unit of Black Orcs is basically broken and Belegar is going to be finishing it, so... Sorry. Wait. Where is King Lon? There's Belegar, but I don't see King Lon. There's Thonry. You idiot, are you charging that frickin' gate? Lon! Climb the damn wall. As you can see, if you're good, you can just really push down these sort of attacks. And the AI sucks ass at punishing you for it.
We stay put! Fire well! Targets well! Dazzle! Down! If you insist! Iron Breakers!
Look at that rain of arrows! It's about to hit that unit of Black Orcs. Oh boy!
Iron Breakers! Our fire undid! Max is out!
Burn my ammunition and... Wait, no. Okay.
Send your targets well! Shield bearers! Oh, what a vengeance! Fire at will!
Look at that quick shattering! Oh, and look at those trolls just melt under that masked ranger fire.
Master Engineer!
Alright, pause in 2 and get the Black Orcs. Oh yeah, we have these 3 cards of Iron Breakers sitting around here not doing anything. Let's change that. Man, how many troops do they even have left? Really, this is just not working out very well for the orcs. They haven't even killed 100 of my troops.
Cover them! Yes! Killers!
Alright, Grumbling Gar, get down here and start killing.
Killers! It is a reckoning!
Artillery! Fire. Fire on these big guns, because they actually have some decent morale rolling. How many troops do the orcs seem to have left? Oh, look at that number just collapse. I think they're shattering. Yeah, they've shattered. Goodbye, orcs. You didn't even manage to kill 100 Dawi, I think. Yeah, I lost 65 Dawi, and best killer was, as expected, my Quarrelers. Their best killer was their trolls. As much as I was worried about the Black Orcs, they only managed to kill 1 dwarf. Iron Breakers are very tough. Iron Breakers are very tough indeed. In fact, 65 kills. 1, 3, 5, 10. The towers killed 55. They only killed 10. In a response, a fairly major wall was broken. Seriously, look at that. I even got some rank ups. I'm willing to bet Belegar at least leveled. Probably some of his ghost friends, too. And we didn't even overflow an hour. Well, we might with the after-battle stuffs, but... Come on, the battle even didn't take more than the few minutes I had. It was basically a slaughter. You don't fuck with the Dawi. They kill you. They kill you very, very dead. And of course, the grudges against this place have been fulfilled. That's always nice. That's always nice. Less grudges means more public order. Something to note, if you got the maximum issue with grudges, you don't really need to push it too hard if you can keep a stable empire while also taking all the public order penalty and leadership penalties from the maximum grudges. If you can do that, don't bother with any more until you actually have enough that you can knock it down. Unless I guess you want the money, because grudges do give you some money, and that's never bad, you know? It's certainly a pretty good idea to try and get your grudges done as quickly as possible. Just overflowing 30 does not actually do anything. Sort of like you can have negative chivalry as Bretonia, and while that really screws you up, if you can manage to deal with how much it screws you up, you're pretty okay. Yeah, I'm not even surprised. Occupy Ekron! Nothing special here, but... yeah. Engineer's Workshop. Walls. Coin. growth.
Lord of the Angrun.
Alright, you can still level up, because lovely, lovely mortal empires. What else should I give you? What else should I give you? I don't want Orc's Bang. Hard to hit should be good. I already invested a point in that. You. Do you have Relentless? You don't have Relentless, actually. Let's work on getting you Relentless so my heroes can move just that little bit faster.
My axe thirsts for war.
That's okay. Alright, we'll end the episode off here. I know this will begin the next episode with an intern, but I think that's worth ending this episode with a great big fight. Everyone loves a good big fight. That's one thing the orcs really got right. Everyone loves a good big fight. Rather less progress turn-wise than I usually make, but hey. Oh look, it's turn 111. Sacred Number of Malice! So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or in Threads and Space Battles and Sufficient Velocity that will be left in the description. And for now, goodbye!